Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am coming at you from Copenhagen. So if you didn't know, I'm traveling here with Sina from Use Less and Alyssa Bell Tempo. If you also didn't know, we have a podcast together called Sustain This. We've been doing some work here, recording some podcasts, and exploring the city, eating good food, walking around, taking in the sights. The city is absolutely stunning, and I'm getting so much inspiration from the Copenhagen street style too. It's just been amazing. So this morning we did record a few podcasts, and then we have plans to go out into the city center and check out some thrifting and do a little bit of shopping. One thing that we've talked about and that you may have heard of from others like Alison Bornstein or Amy Smilovic of Tibby is talking about your 3 words. And if you've never heard of this before, it's essentially a method or a tool that you can use to describe your own personal style, or really the personal style that you want to achieve, to help make both getting dressed and shopping a lot easier. And in terms of how you find your 3 words, there's a few ways you can do it. I will leave our podcast episode that we did about that right here. You can also check out Alison Bornstein's TikTok. I'll leave that down below. There's also a really handy quiz by Index. They are a digital wardrobe app. I am a stylist with them as well. They have a really handy quiz that you can do for free to find your own 3 words, and that can just help you narrow down your shopping and your personal style when you're getting dressed. So the way I like to look at 3 words is essentially you have your 3 core words of your personal style, things that you always seem to lean into, and if you were to look at your wardrobe, you can kind of describe it in those 3 words. And then a modifier is something that you bring in that just sort of kicks it up a notch. It's how you spice it up, and it's just another way that you can add more depth into your style. So what I thought would be really fun as I take you shopping in Copenhagen, amazing, is exactly how we shop for our 3 words. So as we kind of sift through pieces, maybe go through pieces that catch our eye, I'm gonna break down exactly what it is we're seeing and why we might take a piece or leave a piece based on our 3 words and modifier. And I think it's another way to avoid shopping for your fantasy self, for the self that you feel like you want to be rather than who you really are. Because in the past, when I shopped for a fantasy self that really didn't align with who I actually am or even who I wanted to be, those pieces ended up being the flops, and they ended up being the ones that I decluttered later. So this is just a really helpful tool and strategy to use next time you're shopping, and I hope it helps you out. So let's go shopping in Copenhagen. So we're going to show you pieces that we're attracted to and that fit our 3 words versus pieces that we would pass on because they may not necessarily fit into them. This is a smash or pass 3 words edition. This is something that I would love to wear, but I would never would. Why not?
It's just not my lifestyle, I think. Also, I feel like it's 100% synthetic. Horrible. It's polyester.
What attracts you to it?
The silhouette, because it's just classic.
Was it pushing you a little too far into feminine?
It's a little, yeah.
It's red.
But it's also very sweet.
It's too sweet. But for some reason, I like.
You want that. You like it. You're attracted to it.
It's like, let me just try it.
It's a bit like cottagecore almost.
Yes.
So Alyssa, remind us of your 3 words.
Like this. Okay, look at the things I pick up. My 3 words are classic, minimal, and undone.
And then your modifier of dramatic.
Dramatic. And these are like none of those things. Maybe
yes.
dramatic. You could totally do this minimal, like with a turtleneck and then a high boot. That's how I would do this. Like my turtleneck and then my high.
Yes. Yes.
But like in real
it's
life.
It's not gonna translate. Okay.
No, to real life. No.
So that's why we put it back.
This kind of, in a way, not the colors.
This could be like a beach cover I could see you in.
100%. Or just like a summer like faffing around. Because the 3 words came minimal, classic, and undone. And then drama. Classic and drama, 100%. The deep V, the texture is really cool.
So the classic is the silhouette, not the print or the color.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, if these were colors that I like loved, then for me they'd be classic. But they're a little like too pastel. If I were going on a trip and I was in a pinch, I'd buy it. You know what I mean?
That's like a fantasy self-purchase. Like I'm going to my beach vacation in like
My villa.
Mykonos and like, you know, she's
I just saw this piece because I was drawn to the color, and also I'm really like into sweater vests. I love it. It's like a casual, cozy piece, and you can wear a classic shirt so that you're kind of elevated. So my 3 words are casual, classic, and edgy, and then kind of a
Soft.
modifier of soft.
I like the soft modifier,
Yeah, but this is like too bohemian. Like,
Yes.
too homely, and like if it was more like simple, and maybe also like a chunkier neckline.
Yeah, like the
Kinda
boat
veg it up
neck
a
is a
little
little bit
Yeah.
too loose, too undone. Yeah.
So this I'm not gonna even try on because it's not.
But it does, I would say this is still soft.
It is.
But like
And
the crochet vibe is not,
it's too bohemian to me.
yes.
Yeah.
So
It
we
would
say
take
no.
a lot of styling for me to make that work.
Okay, so
Okay.
Alyssa's grabbed some
Bodysuits.
very minimal bodysuits. These are nice.
I love this. I like how it's minimal. But here's why I'm gonna put it back. It's the neckline.
Yes, it's too ballerina.
It's too ballerina. This neckline really doesn't suit me, and it doesn't have a point of view. I'd either like something really strong or
Yeah.
something super deep.
Ooh, see, that's interesting. It's kind of neat.
I haven't looked at the fabric content though. It's reinforced at the bottom, which is nice. I would give it a shot and try it on. I like the detail here at the sleeves, right? Like it's finished nicely.
This is like right up my alley. Like I was actually looking for a
gonna do some
denim
B-roll
shirt. I feel like it ticks all the boxes pretty much. It's classic shirts, but then it's casual because it's denim, a little bit washed, it's soft.
I like the color too. Would you go for a lighter color? Or...
Yeah, I totally could, but I like that it's not too like fair. I find it a little bit more versatile maybe with like lighter colored like beige and stuff.
See, the thing I find when I go thrifting is like, I just want to like touch everything, but I'm more than happy to walk away. It's very easy for me to just be like, I don't need to take this with me. It's not worth trying to like shove it into my carry-on. There's no like visceral, gotta have it. And I think this is the benefit for me personally shopping in person. Some people like to shop online and can walk away from their carts this way, but I think for me, it scratches that itch. It kind of gives me something to do. I'm enjoying myself, but I don't necessarily need to buy anything and acquire more. I can just admire what's here, touch it, feel it, and enjoy it.
My drama.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
She's
thought,
salacious.
why not? You know, just have a peek. Something that I was thinking of, like, look how cute this is. OMG. Look how cute.
Oh, that is pretty. Would you wear that as a top, or would you just? That's
I would
for
wear
you.
it as an under my button-ups for sure.
And just have it kind of popping out.
Kind of open.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
hot.
Yeah, I would definitely wear it.
Yeah.
Like on purpose more, you know, or like under a cardigan, under a really sweet cardigan, like unbuttoned super low. I would do that.
Softy,
Lovely
are you gonna try it on?
color. I don't know.
So how does this
You know?
apply to your 3 words? I definitely, I see the modifier of drama.
Drama? I think it's
It's not.
classic.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
In a way, the color probably not. Although this is a color that I wear, like I like the pale blue.
And I wouldn't call it minimal, unless
Not minimal.
like slinky minimal.
Maybe. Yeah, minimal as in like minimal
Coverage.
clothing.
Yeah,
minimal
yeah.
coverage.
Yeah.
A little bit fussy, but I like the lace. If I'm gonna do it, if it's gonna be making that little statement, I would do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I found a blazer. Do I need more blazers? No. But it's just fun to try things on. What is this, baby houndstooth?
No, that's not a houndstooth. I
What
don't
is
know. It's
that?
just like a square.
But actually, look at the details. It's blue and yellow.
Yeah, that is cool.
So it kind of is,
got a little depth to it.
yeah. Little Ukrainian, I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
It's got nice lining. It's lightweight. This tells me it seems like it's vintage.
Oh my god, Pierre Cardin. Yes.
It's made of viscose lining, but pure wool.
Oh gee. Oh, and this is like, I believe, like the Woolmark kind of logo.
It looks like it may be big, but I don't mind because we like oversized. So my words are classic, minimal, sporty, and edgy. Relaxed definitely is in there too, though. I feel like you can kind of go a little beyond the 3 words because I always want to have a little bit of chill.
Would you say that relaxed is kind of lumped in with sporty? Like that's where
think
the
so.
sporty comes from?
Yeah, I mean, this is sort of how I would wear it. Like,
Cool.
this is My best David Byrne from Talking Head. Okay. But too big, so
Too big.
we pass.
We pass.
Okay, this is fantastic. This to me screams you way more than the other one.
More than the baby blue.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. It's minimal, it's structural, it's also got a bit of drama, and it's very classic. I have a bustier almost identical. It's the exact same silhouette, same line.
Okay.
All the time.
What would make you buy it versus be like, no, my other one's good?
It would have to be like banger on. You know what? This I put down now.
Oh, as you're walking around with it, you're doing the test.
Yeah,
You're
as
being
I'm walking
like,
around, I'm like, do I like it? Do I like it? Now it's kind of like losing its luster. But this I'm gonna actually make the effort to try on. And you want to know, it's because I've been going out to events more, and I remember thinking, okay, I've got my bustier, I love it, but I would love something with a little bit more of an interesting texture.
I can really see this with the Smythe blazer and like a pair of jeans or
Yeah.
even just a pair of black trousers, all sleek. And then this is like that nice little bit of texture and shine and drama. So I see the minimal in
Yeah.
the black, and then I see the classic in the silhouette, and the
Yeah.
fact that it's just like a corset. It's classic. Maybe not undone, but the drama.
The drama.
So we're hitting 3 out of the 4
Yes.
words.
And I do find that we have to also think of our 3 words. Like when it comes to undone specifically, it's a lot about the styling. I can style this in an undone way. with
So
a
maybe
pair
it's
of,
your
like-
hair.
Or like you pair it with a pair of like baggy denim.
So
But
you
also-
don't necessarily have to hit the nail on the head,
No.
all 3 or 4 words every time.
No.
It also comes with the styling.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can find another shirt though that I think I'm gonna bring with me. Like,
Oh,
it's-
that one's
Some
good.
bigger
Oh,
shirt?
please, let's talk about your 3 words here.
This is definitely a classic piece, right?
Yes.
And especially if it was more slim fitting, it's oversized. I think it's probably a men's shirt, like just wearing it open or like, you know, folding up the sleeves here.
It's giving me like a J. Crew kind of look.
Yeah.
And then the soft in the coloring is nice
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah, I feel like it's not too contrasting, and I like the blue color on me as well. It's gonna be a great piece for summer too, I think, to just layer
Yeah.
over. So I'm probably gonna pick up that one too with
Ooh.
the denim shirt.
Oh, how did the denim shirt look?
Very nice.
Okay, you look hot fire, but
Thanks. Thanks. But it's too big. It doesn't have the stretch to hold up on its own. Technically, I could probably go out and wear it, but see how there's all this gaping here? Like, you need to feel secure, and even though it's so inexpensive and affordable, we talked about this in a podcast episode, it's not worth it to compromise.
Let's say we go out for cocktails.
Yeah.
You're gonna be worrying that you're spilling
I'll
over.
be-
you'll be fussing all night. Yeah,
So,
but it looks great. Okay, so the thing that I immediately always go for whenever I'm thrifting are the coats. I just am drawn immediately to them. So here we're looking at trenches, shearling, leather. I have a lot of it, but I just still like looking at it, you know? Maybe there's something that I might see, like a red leather jacket, which I don't have. I'm getting a little distracted in here. So we're gonna focus in. I said I wanted to get a really cool pair of pointy mules, so let's go to the shoes.
I think that's what you need to do in a store like this. There's so many options. You need to just keep like focused on what you're looking for.
Yeah. See, like this leather jacket, immediately I'd want it.
Yeah.
It's like sick. That's beautiful.
beautiful. It's made in Sweden.
Oh, wow.
Just too small. A touch. These are like bananas.
Yeah, they're very good.
Bananas. These are good. And they've got the high ankle shaft, the perfect heel, easy to walk.
They got a bit of a platform actually.
But
on
yeah,
them.
little platform, so I get some height, which I like. I love that.
So what are you debating here?
The size, and
Maybe
also how
walk to the
much
back
they
and have a
are.
look.
And also, I want to make sure I get the right price because I would add a rubber sole.
Yes,
So I
yes.
wanna make sure
so
the
you're not
cost.
skating.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But oh my god, they're good.
that's it for our shopping day in Copenhagen. I thought it was really great. Alyssa didn't buy anything. Sina got a few pieces that I think are really true to her style and her 3 words. I got a pair of socks and a beanie inspired by the really cool Copenhagen street style that I've been seeing. I love the little pops of color that I'm seeing in things like scarves, hats, socks, and accessories. But in terms of my 3 words, I'd say these are still pretty minimal pieces. The colors are a little bit louder, but I'd say they kind of lean into the sporty elements of my style as well. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a lot of the really cool vintage stores around Copenhagen. I will make sure to tag all of the locations down below in the description, because if you're ever visiting here, I definitely recommend checking out some of these places. But I hope this video helped you see how you can use your 3 words and even your modifier to help you shop and help you decide whether or not a buy is worth it and aligns with your personal style versus when it doesn't. So let me know, what are your 3 words? What's your modifier? And how do you shop with that in mind? Don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps me out for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I'll see you next Sunday, back in Canada. No, I'm excited to be home. Okay, bye.